You and your mom decide to move to a new house. In that basement, you find an old box and you find a diary from 1999. You find it interesting, so you read a little bit about it, and all of a sudden, you get a phone call, and not from your cell phone, from the house phone.
Who still uses landline?
This house is more in the farm area, and so they still have a landline.
Dude, we grew up in farm area. They don't have landline.
Okay, this movie had a landline. You get a phone call, but it's weird because the person that's calling on the other end sounds like he's from the same house that you're living in right now.
What kind of sound is that? Do I feel the same acoustic around my building? Is it the same angle of echo?
Okay,
what detail gave that away? And what kind of genius detective am I?
There was a few phone calls back and forth. Sooner or later, you start to figure out that this person is saying the same description of the house that you're living in as he lived in. And the diary that you found has the same name as this person does. But this diary is from 1999.
I mean, if it's an English name, there's a lot of same names.
You can't question this. You ask him what day it is today, and he says it's November 18, and it's the same day as you are. And you ask what year, and he says 1999, because today we're going to be playing Can You Survive the Call? That's right, it's a time travel episode.
Ooh.
Not a time travel, a time conjunction between two people over a phone line somehow.
Oh, if it's anything like Doctor Who, I'm loving this already.
The more you learn about him, the more interesting he is, and the more he learns about you, the more he's fascinated about the future. And you tell him about your past, and about how you lost your father when you were only 6 years old.
Daddy's dead?
Yeah. And he tells you about how his mother tortures him all the time. It's not actual torture, but more of like this ceremonial thing that she does where she tries to take the demon out of him. Whatever. You don't really understand it, but it's 1999.
If you're from 1999, let's make a deal.
Okay.
I can tell you every lottery number, every stock market fluctuation, every Bitcoin information.
Okay, first of all, this is supposed to be like a horror story.
No. This is an investment story now.
This is
I
not
can tell
Wolf
you
of Wall
anything
Street.
you want to know. I can tell you the scenarios of the best-selling novels ever. You will write something called Harry Potter. It's gonna be amazing.
This is
Shut up and write this down. Okay, chapter 1.
honestly, that's what I thought when I watched this movie.
Right?
He says that his mother confines him so much that he can't even really leave
We're
the house.
talking about billions and billions of dollars. Kill her. Do you even like her?
No, I hate her.
She's child abuser, right?
Yeah.
Kill her and we'll be forking rich.
Hey, but what about this? Yesterday, a couple came in with a kid named Elias, and they were looking to buy this house. I wonder if we can change the future by saving your dad.
First of all, are you sure that's me?
Yeah, he's got blue hair, no eyes, named Elias. And then you tell him about the past that you've experienced. Your mom left the stove on for too long, and then the house burnt down, and your dad was caught in it. He says, okay, what day? And you tell him the date. It's the next day in 1999.
Oh, okay.
So he says, okay, I'll just go to their house, turn it off, and come back.
I will make you forking rich. Thank you so much.
So you tell him your old address?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. No, this technically won't work, right? Changing the past doesn't change the future.
Well, you can try.
I mean, Avenger made it clear.
He goes to your house. He turns off the stove that was just about to overheat and explode. Now, you think this is not gonna work.
Of course it's not gonna work.
All of a sudden, the house that you're living in changes. The walls have been painted. You have more stuff in your room. You run outside and your mother doesn't have any scars from the fire.
Oh.
And on the side, your dad comes out. Says, hey, what are you doing?
Holy shit, I'm a quantum life form now.
What?
I mean, changing the past should technically have altered my mind too, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't. I'm a space-time anomaly. I'm a freaking Time Lord now. I don't know how the physics work, but if it's a fictional universe...
It's a horror universe. This is gonna turn into a thriller.
Oh, I was so excited.
You call him and you thank him.
Yeah, obviously. Holy shit, I'll make you rich right now.
He says, I can't leave the house. But interesting. So it does work. He says,
I don't like this position.
and slowly, because your dad is back, you want to spend more time with him, you spend less time on the phone with Daniel. And slowly, Daniel gets angry because you were the only outlet he had. He couldn't even leave his house.
Kill the mother. I'll make you rich. You'll have so much more entertainment. I'll give you all the information you need. You'll have your own place. You can lock your mother away or send her to some crazy asylum. Why won't you do what I tell you to? I have the information of the future.
He gets really upset.
Are you kidding me? I'm trying to offer you a life of Bill Gates and you're upset? You know, you do realize I have a like extreme time gap in my life right now, right? I have zero memory of how I grew up with my dad.
Well, the protagonist doesn't communicate communicate that well with.
Well, she's an idiot. You have a guy who can control the past.
That's true.
So what?
It's such a good answer. I don't even know how to refute it or stop it. So I'm gonna act like that didn't happen.
No.
You get worried about him and look him up. Turns out he was murdered by his own mother in 1996, the very next day.
Here's what's gonna happen. You know your crazy mom? Turns out she's actually crazy. She's gonna kill you, like tomorrow. Get control of the house, find her bank account. You invest where I tell you to, and we'll be rich.
I like how you're way more evil.
Just take care of the baby Elias, like how you wanted your mother to take care of you. And future Elias will give you every information.
I mean, that is a fantastic deal, which the protagonist did not make.
How dumb is the protagonist?
Well, she got scared because Daniel was so upset that he yelled at her.
No risk, no gain.
Jeez.
Do we have to follow the plot?
Once this turns into a horror theme, you can do whatever you want, but we have to make it into a horror. With your information, he doesn't die the next day. In fact, he kills his own mother.
Good. Find the bank account. Typically, people in 1990s usually would, hide their check account to a closet or something. Check everywhere. We need the base money to buy the stocks. Actually, let's start with Lotto.
And obviously, you are frightened that he killed his own mother.
The murder happened like several decades ago. Am I going to be afraid that Alexander the Great killed so many people?
I mean, he could potentially kill your younger self.
Right now, I am the only access to future information. If you kill me, you stay there.
Your reaction's so different than what I thought it was gonna be.
What did you expect?
Several days later, a neighbor who brings you strawberries all the time comes over. And you're talking to him and you're having a good time. And you go to the washroom, and when you come out, the strawberry man is gone. And you ask them, "Oh, where did he go?" And they say, "Who?" You say, the strawberry man. And your parents goes, "Who the heck is a strawberry man?" And then you get a phone call. Daniel picks up. He says, "Hey, a man who came to give me some strawberries, he found the dead body in my refrigerator."
You kept the dead body?
I mean, it was in the refrigerator. It's only been a couple days.
Why?
I don't know. I've never killed someone.
You bury it or you feed it to the pigs. All the evidence are gone. Why would you preserve the evidence of your murder?
Listen, you're kind of freaking me out right now. This is not gonna be scary. This was really scary to watch when I watched it. Like, oh my, I'm freaking out. The person that was in the past, like, slowly turns to this psychopathic killer who threatens the future dude. But you're helping him way too positively.
Billions and billions of dollars to be made here.
I like how at the beginning you're like, okay, just kill your mother, when that was supposed to be like the big reveal later.
2 people disappeared from your neighborhood. There is going to be investigation and you need to be awake. Tell them that you went traveling to find your true self. Come back when it's safe and give me a call. I'll be waiting.
You know what? Fine. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, Elias. So it's really surprising that you're not completely freaked out that I killed 2 people, but okay.
Hey, people die. When there's an opportunity, you gotta take it.
I'm gonna give you a little conflict. Originally, Daniel ends up in prison for the rest of his life. But because of your ideas and your support, the older version of Daniel escapes and he finds you. He says, I could just take that phone and just talk to myself.
So here's the thing about time distortion. When the same individual of different time zone interact too much, there's going to be a problem. Go home, read some sci-fis, and come back.
I'm trying to think of...
I beat the game.
I'm gonna do the one thing that you can't beat. I'm gonna have you roll for it.
No!
If you get 4 or more, I will let you have this happy ending. If you get 3 or less, the future Daniel's gonna kill you, and we're gonna have a proper ending.
I'm gonna smash the phone if you kill me.
All right, we're gonna roll for it. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
No, wait, no, I didn't say go.
Oh, come on.
I had to say go. It's my freaking dice roll, right?
Okay, all right, fine. This is it. No second chances.
Booyah!
Why can't I get the ending that you know what? Fine. You convinced the future Daniel that you are the one that helped him in the past, and you will continue to help the past yourself. If you interact with your younger version, it's going to mess up your younger version because he might not be happy with what he grows up to be. That's why you never want to find out about yourself in the future. And you and the psychopathic killer lives happily ever after. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
Is this?
I mean, I'm sorry about the strawberry man, so we should definitely support his family.
He didn't have family.
What's the problem here?
I don't know what's gonna happen with this video. Honestly,
Thanks to me, we spoiled nothing so far. And
yeah, thanks to you. If somebody made a movie like this, nobody would watch it. And don't say you would watch it, because I know you would watch it.
nobody will want to watch it. Everyone would want to live it.
So go watch The Call. It's way more interesting than what we ended up saying.
Hold on. I think my scenario is kind of interesting. Can you guys imagine the possibilities? Comment below and tell me what you would do if you could contact a past individual and change the future.
But don't forget, the past individual is a killer. Like, he grew up with a crazy mother who tried to take demons out of him entire life, and he kills his own
that's
mother.
the thing. That's the thing. This girl killed because she was pushed to the most extreme case, right? You have to let her know that this murder is not the base nature of that person.
Yeah, but also you gotta know that this person you're talking to is a dick. Like, he swears at you, he screams when he doesn't get his own way. He's a baby who has the capability of killing.
Which is the most easiest to manipulate.
Oh my gosh! Okay, bye everyone.